Breathing in, I see the frost and the morning sunshine. Breathing out, I smile to the frost and the beautiful sunshine. Good morning, dear friends. Today is October the 25th. We are in the Loving Kindness Temple of the New Hamlet during our last day of our Israelo-Palestinian retreat. I was 16 years old when I became a novice monk. I wanted to be a monk when I was 11 or 12. But it's not easy to become a monk because your father didn't like it, your mother didn't like the idea. So I had to spend 4 years to persuade them. I tried to be very kind, very obedient, very sweet. And finally I was able to got the permission to become a monk. I wanted to be a monk because I believe that the practice of meditation, the practice of Buddhism can bring peace to me, can help me to transform my suffering. And the practice of Buddhism can also help the country. The country was under the French occupation. There was a Vietnamese government, but not having real power. There was a French government that held the entire power in the north, in the center, and in the south. I had learned that in the history of Buddhism in Vietnam, there were times when Buddhism was able to help to defeat the Chinese invasion, because the Chinese came several times and invaded the country. And Buddhism was able to help building the country, unify the people, and chase away the invaders from the north. During the 12th, the 13th century, Buddhism was practiced very deeply in Vietnam. And there was a king who became a Buddhist monk. And all the members of the cabinet took the 5 mindfulness training. So they were a united bloc, and the people also practiced the trainings. They were not divided. They were in a bloc. That is why they were able to defeat the Mongolians. Now the Mongolians were very strong. They even occupied China, and many countries, even in Europe. But they were defeated in Vietnam. And the Chinese came several times, and occupied the country for many, many years. And yet, because we were united, we were able to win our independence. When I was 16, the country was under French occupation. There's a lot of political suppression. There was a lot of social injustice. There's a lot of corruption, because the government used corrupted people in order to rule the villages and so on. So as a young person, I had learned that Buddhism